Your cuddly companion might seem like a typical house pet, but did you know they share traits with apex predators from thousands of years ago? Cats have a fascinating history that traces back to wild hunters who shaped the way they are today. Let's uncover the surprising ancestry of your feline friend. It all started over 9,000 years ago in the Near East. Early agricultural societies began storing grain, which attracted rodents. And where there were rodents, there were wild cats. Unlike dogs, which humans actively domesticated, cats chose to domesticate themselves, sticking around for the food and eventually warming up to humans. Here's a fun fact. Wild cats and domestic cats share over 95% of their DNA, which explains why your pet still has some wild instincts. The African wild cat, Felis sylvestris libica, is the closest living ancestor of modern domestic cats. These elusive creatures were solitary hunters, much like your cat might prefer to hunt or play alone, especially when they're stalking that little toy mouse. Their keen hunting instincts, stealth, and incredible adaptability made them perfectly suited for life in the wild, and ultimately for domestication by humans. The African wildcat's ability to thrive in diverse environments, from arid deserts to grassy plains, laid the foundation for the domestic cat's survival skills. Their solitary nature, which led them to rely on their own resourcefulness rather than group cooperation, also translated well into the independent, self-sufficient character many cats still exhibit today. But their wild connections don't end there. Even though modern domestic cats have been living with humans for thousands of years, they still retain some fascinating behaviors and traits that link them to their untamed ancestors. From their preference for hunting in short bursts of energy to their meticulous grooming habits, many aspects of their wild ancestry are alive and well in your home. And these traits didn't just make them great hunters. They also played a major role in shaping their survival strategies as they adapted to life alongside humans. Did you know your fluffy feline shares traits with majestic lions and powerful tigers? Domestic cats may be pint-sized compared to their wild cousins, but they exhibit many of the same behaviors. From the way they stalk their toys to the precise pounce that follows, these actions mirror the hunting techniques of big cats in the wild. Even the affectionate chuff sound, a soft exhale tigers use to express friendliness, has its parallels in the gentle chirps and trills of domestic cats. Beyond behavior, domestic cats and big cats share remarkably similar skeletal structures. Their lean, flexible bodies, sharp claws, and powerful hind legs are designed for stealth and explosive movement. The way your cat stretches, arches its back, or leaps effortlessly onto a high shelf is a scaled-down version of the agility seen in big cats. But it doesn't stop there. Domestic cats inherited other impressive survival skills, such as their acute hearing, which can detect high-frequency sounds far beyond human perception. Their heightened sense of smell and keen vision, particularly in low light, are tools that both big and small cats rely on to track and hunt their prey. Despite their size difference, your furry friend carries the legacy of some of the most formidable predators on Earth. And that's not the only survival skill they inherited. There's even more to uncover about how these traits helped cats adapt to diverse environments and thrive alongside humans. Every time your cat silently sneaks up on a toy, pounces with precision, or zooms around the house in the dead of night, they're revealing behaviors honed over millions of years of evolution. These aren't just playful antics. They're deeply ingrained survival instincts passed down from their wild ancestors. Take their retractable claws, for instance. This remarkable adaptation allows cats to keep their claws sharp for hunting and climbing while walking silently to avoid detection by both prey and predators. Their incredible night vision, capable of detecting even the faintest movements in low light, is another evolutionary advantage that made them skilled nocturnal hunters. Cats are also masters of stealth. Their soft paw pads and careful movements allow them to approach prey almost undetectably. Combined with their lightning-fast reflexes and explosive bursts of energy, these traits made their ancestors formidable hunters in a variety of environments. From the scorching deserts of Africa, where the African wildcat roamed, to dense forests and rugged terrains, their adaptability enabled them to thrive wherever survival required skill and cunning. So, the next time your cat zooms across the room or stalks an imaginary target, remember, these seemingly playful behaviors are echoes of a time when survival depended on agility, precision, and strategy. Your cat isn't just playing, they're reenacting a legacy of wild, untamed brilliance. In ancient Egypt, cats were not just pets, They were revered as sacred beings and often depicted in art and mythology. They were associated with Bastet, the goddess of home, fertility, and protection, who was often portrayed as a lioness or a woman with the head of a cat. Cats were so highly valued in Egyptian society that harming them was considered a serious offense punishable by law. Families welcomed them into their homes not only for their ability to keep rodents at bay, but also as symbols of grace and divine protection. When a beloved cat passed away, some families would go so far as to shave their eyebrows in mourning, a testament to the deep bond they shared with their feline companions. But the admiration for cats wasn't limited to Egypt. In Norse mythology, cats also played a significant role. The goddess Freya, associated with love, beauty, and fertility, was said to ride in a chariot pulled by two large cats. These mystical cats were believed to bring good fortune and blessings, further cementing the cat's status as a creature of power and mystery. Across various cultures, cats have been symbols of luck, protection, and even the supernatural. In Japanese folklore, the maneki neko, the beckoning cat, remains a popular charm thought to bring prosperity and good fortune to its owner. In Celtic mythology, cats were seen as guardians of the otherworld, believed to possess wisdom beyond human comprehension. From ancient temples to modern lucky charms, cats have always been surrounded by an air of mystery and reverence. Their role in human culture is as complex and fascinating as their ancestry, a reflection of the timeless connection we share with these enigmatic creatures. Sadly, not every chapter of feline history was positive. During the Middle Ages, cats found themselves at the center of widespread superstition. They were wrongfully associated with witchcraft and the supernatural, often seen as companions to witches or even believed to be witches in disguise. Black cats, in particular, became a symbol of bad luck, further fueling the fear and mistrust of these innocent animals. This fear led to widespread persecution, with countless cats being killed across Europe in misguided attempts to ward off evil. The consequences of these actions were far-reaching. With fewer cats around to control rodent populations, rats began to multiply unchecked, creating the perfect conditions for the spread of the Black Death. Some historians believe that the decline in cats contributed significantly to the severity of the plague, which decimated nearly half of Europe's population. Yet, despite this dark and unjust chapter, cats endured. Over time, they began to shed their reputation as harbingers of misfortune. Their resilience, independence, and hunting skills eventually earned them a renewed place in human society. By the Renaissance, cats started to be viewed more favorably, even appearing in art and literature as symbols of grace and mystery. Today, they stand as beloved companions, a testament to their ability to survive and thrive, even in the face of adversity. Today, domestic cats are adored and cherished companions in households around the world. Despite their cozy lives as pets, they haven't lost the mysterious and independent nature that makes them so unique. Unlike other domesticated animals, cats have always maintained a balance between tameness and wildness, a quality that continues to captivate us. From their sharp instincts to their playful hunting behavior, every action they take is a living reminder of their wild ancestry. When your cat pounces on a toy or stalks a shadow, it's not just play. It's a reenactment of the survival skills their ancestors honed over millions of years. Even the way they stare intently into the night, as if seeing something you can't, speaks to their incredible sensory abilities, inherited from generations of stealthy hunters. It's remarkable to think that within your soft, purring companion lies the DNA of apex predators who once roamed the wilds. Next time you watch your cat's graceful movements or hear their gentle chirps, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey that brought them from ancient deserts and forests to your home. In every leap, stretch, and playful swipe, you're witnessing millions of years of evolution in action, a perfect blend of wild beauty and domesticated charm.